So do you think it's worse to have food and beverages poured on top of you instead of encountering physical violence? I'll start with Eleanor and then I'll come to somebody virtually. Go ahead.
I think like emotionally it would feel worse actually.
Eleanor is talking about the food and beverages being worse, just saying that that seemed to be very belittling. Grady, over to you.
I said the same thing. I thought like, cause like just like the pushing and shoving would like be like annoying and would hurt, but like when someone like would pour a beverage on you, that's like gonna be really uncomfortable for the entire time you're there. Like when they got around, like that doesn't really go necessarily away, and that would like that provides them with like a lot of discomfort for like a while rather than just like getting hit.
Nate.
I said I'd rather have like a food or beverage from like I'd rather get splattered with ketchup than beaten up. But I also feel like the food is definitely more disrespectful. But just I don't want to be beaten up. I'd rather get it.
Well, and to your point, I mean, the level of violence is going to be ratcheted up when we see what happens with the Freedom Riders. Anna, over to you.
Yeah, I feel like food is better if you're trying to belittle someone or degrade someone, but in the video, like one guy ended up on the floor with physical violence, like I feel like you could get seriously hurt or injured and that could be like the worst thing wrong.
Absolutely. I mean, you'll see John Lewis featured here in not just the sit-ins, but also in the Freedom Rides. John Lewis is the same person that you'll see tomorrow at the front of the march over the Edmund Pettus Bridge in Selma, where he gets clubbed so bad in the back of his head that he needs over a dozen stitches. So let me go to the next question. Do you think you've been able to act in a non-violent manner if you had been in that situation or any situation within the movement to exercise this non-violent type of resistance? Rosie, let me go to you first.
Probably not. Like it would be really nice to say yeah, but I kind of have a temper. I'm usually pretty good at concealing it. I usually don't hit people. I usually walk away before I do that. But I do think I get pretty angry, and if something like that happens to me, I don't say something. So.
Gabe, what about you?
I think if I tried really hard, I might be able to like at least like leave or like not fight back, but I don't think I would be able to like withstand like the like actions of the people who don't want me there.
Naya.
I said I think it kind of depends. Because like in that case, sitting on the counter, you can throw food at me and stuff, but as soon as the lady spit on me, I probably would have punched her in the face. Like, that's like the worst thing I think you could ever do to somebody is like spitting. Like it's like no, that she would have got punched. But like I also know how powerful nonviolent protests and stuff can be, so I would have tried my hardest. But yeah, she spit on me, it would have been okay.
I was waiting to see if somebody would respond there, and usually that's the point where somebody, you know, is like, no, yeah, I no, can't take it anymore. You crossed the line. I don't care at this point. Now, understand this. One of the concerns that existed within the movement at that particular time was having SNCC involved, the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, because you're asking college students, 19, 20-year-olds, to withhold their temper, to sit there at the lunch counter and not respond with any physical violence. And so understand the level of discipline that took for anybody, but much less, you know, college students to not, you know, respond despite anything that was thrown at them. Evie, over to you.
Oh, I was actually going to use my comparison, but because we look at it for us, but it's so hard to not respond to
Well, and I think to your point about, you know, the difficulty in not responding is the fact that what most people expect is that, you know, it would be more kind of just human nature to, you know, fight back. You know, if you're being attacked, right, that's sort of what people expect. But by, you know, responding in a nonviolent fashion, I come back to what Naya said, the power that ultimately has in some regards is to really show just how much the people are oppressing you and it's, taken to, another level. Miles, over to you, and then, I'll hear from Himiko.
I think like in this situation specifically, I might have been able to stay calm, but like in the whole movement, being peaceful might have been difficult, because I don't know, at a certain point, it just gets to be like, you've done enough, and so like, now you might have to go like bigger action.
Absolutely. Himiko, make one more point.
Yeah. Well, with the questions and stuff, it's one thing to be able to have the kind of drive to stay there, but I also noticed like they kept their chins up and they weren't crying, and like they kept their posture straight and they weren't like cowering, and like that's definitely a whole, for me it's a whole nother thing where it's one thing for me to like decide to stay somewhere, but if I were in that situation, but like not showing that kind of like weakness at all, that I don't know, that seemed another level of strong.
Yeah, absolutely. The fact that they do not emotionally break is extremely difficult to do. Sarah, about 30 seconds, and I want to move on.
I think for me, the first part would just be seeing my friends and if a lot of these college students are probably really close with one another and just seeing like one of them just kind of physically, I don't think that's it.
Well, and to your point, throughout the course of the movement, what it really took was an entire community to work together, and to, lift each other up and to make sure that we were adhering to the principles of the movement.